Hello everyone, my name is Phil Herman. I'm the Superintendent of Hudson City Schools, and thank you for tuning in to this video update. This update is the first of a Monday update video series that I'll be doing every Monday during the closure of our schools, or more often as needed. Well, we wish we could have opened our doors to our students today. It was still a pleasure to welcome them back to schools virtually as they returned from spring break and engaged in remote learning again with our staff members. To our parents, thank you so much for your support as we transition to remote work and remote learning and the complications that come with having an entire family in the same house at the same time. I know that those family members are sometimes competing for devices or competing for internet bandwidth or competing for the only quiet space in the entire house. And so we're grateful for all you're doing to support our students academically and emotionally during this period of time. We learned today during Governor DeWine's press conference that schools will be closed until at least May 1st, and he indicated that they could be for significantly longer than that or through the end of the school year. And we certainly appreciate all of our governor's efforts to keep our students safe, and at the same time that news is heartbreaking for us as educators, because we know that we cannot replicate the experiences students would have if they were in our classrooms every day through remote learning. But that heartbreak motivates us to try to make the most of this situation and to provide the best experiences for our students as absolutely possible. Our teachers' efforts to prepare for remote learning over the recent weeks have been really outstanding. I'm very proud of them, and I've asked them to be patient with our students as they transition to this new way of doing business, and to make sure that they understand that those same supports that exist within our classrooms aren't there for them every day, and the ways of communicating with their teachers to indicate the assistance they may need isn't there. And so patience is going to be essential for us, and I'm really grateful for the patience that has been demonstrated for our teachers as they also continue to transition to using new tools and using new resources and to modify content and curriculum to be most effective for our students during these months. So thank you for the support for them and for your patience with them as well. There are some resources that on our website that could help us through this time of transition I'd like to point out. First of all, the COVID-19 page. That's where all of our most recent communications are about COVID-19, as well as many resources in response to the COVID-19 outbreak. Parents, you might be interested in the e-learning page. Check that out. There are many different activity ideas. There's help. That's where you can get help from the tech desk if you need any help with tech. There's kids fitness ideas, and there's recommended schedules on there, and we'll continue to provide more information on that page as well. Maybe most importantly on that page, right under the e-learning page on the left-hand side is Ask a Question. Click on that and it'll take you to a Google form. Ask any questions you have for us there, and we will respond to you directly, or it also will inform our frequently asked questions page that we're in the process of developing right now. And we'll continue to take that information and to provide information out to parents and community members and families and students as we move forward. We want to support our families during this period of time ahead. First and foremost, in regard to food, we know that this is an extremely challenging situation for some families and could get more challenging in the weeks ahead, particularly as employment situations change and as family members could become ill. And so if anyone needs assistance with food, please contact our Business and Nutrition Services Supervisor, Kim Saborik. That number is 330-653-1208, or you can find her contact information on our webpage, and you can email her as well. You do not need to be on free and reduced lunch to receive that type of support or to have access to those meals. Let us know that you need help, and we'll be glad to help in that way. There are other resources to make sure that we're helping and supporting students emotionally during this period of time and academically. I would encourage you to reach out to your building's guidance counselors. Their information is on the webpage of every building, and they will get their emails, and they will also get voicemail if you leave them voicemail there too. Communicate with your teachers and communicate with our building administrators or central office administrators. We all want to support our students and our families during this time of transition, and certainly in the weeks and months ahead as we move through the challenge of providing remote learning for our students. So please don't hesitate to contact us. Parents, I thank you before. I want to continue to thank you for your support during this period of time. Staff members, I also want to thank you for digging in and for taking all that you plan to do in a regular traditional learning environment and flip it over into a remote learning environment and try to find the most meaningful pieces of content to be able to connect our students. I appreciate your work on that as well. Most importantly, tonight I want to thank all of those parents of ours who are healthcare providers and first responders. We know that you are on the front lines and that the coming weeks are going to be a significant challenge for you. And please let us know as a school district what we can do to best support you during this period of time. And thank you for the work that you're doing each day. What to expect for communications. So we want to provide regular communications and help our parents stay informed. I would encourage you to utilize the website. We know that information is rapidly changing, and I will continue to provide these video updates as well as some email updates. We'll try not to overwhelm you. And I would encourage you to use that question form to fill out any questions you have for us, and we'll get back to you. And lastly, tune in on social media. There's a tremendous amount of information that is about what our students actually are doing and how they're connecting with their teachers and staff members on social media. And I know that we have no way of fully knowing what the coming weeks are going to bring, but I also know that we're very fortunate to be in this together in this community and in this school district. I would encourage you to check out the hashtag #WeAreHudson. And you'll see much of the great work that is being done to support students through our school district there. Thank you again for your support. Thank you for your help as we move forward in the weeks ahead. And tune in next Monday for next week's update. Thanks a lot.